The absolute value of 4x minus 7 is greater than 13. Case number 1, 4x minus 7 is greater than 13. Case number 2, negative 4x minus 7 is greater than 13. So back to case 1, I'm going to add 7. So we have 4x is greater than 20, and then divide by 4, so x is greater than 5. Case 2, I'm going to divide by that negative 1, so 4x minus 7 is now less than negative 13. Add 7 to both sides, so now 4x is less than, and negative 13 plus 7 is negative 6. And then divide by 4, x is less than, negative 6 over 4 reduces to negative 3 over 2. So let's find 5. We've got an open circle, and it's increasing, so we're going to the right. Find negative 3 halves, or negative 1 1/2. Another open circle. This one's going to the left, so we're going to have our infinities again. From left to right, starting really, really, really small. We're starting at negative infinity until we get to negative 3 halves. We have an open circle, so we have parentheses. Then we make our jump all the way to 5, and then we're going to the right forever, so we're going towards infinity. All right, here we go. Last example. The absolute value of 5z plus 2 is less than or equal to 17. Case 1. 5z plus 2 is less than or equal to 17. Case 2, negative 5z plus 2 is less than or equal to 17. From case 1, we're going to subtract 2. So now we have 5z is less than or equal to 15. And then divide by that 5, so z is less than or equal to 3. From case 2, we're going to divide by negative 1. You could also distribute the negative 1 if you want to, just as a reminder. But if we divide by negative 1, we have 5z plus 2 is now greater than or equal to negative 17. Then we're going to subtract 2, so 5z is greater than or equal to negative 19. And then divide by 5, z is greater than or equal to negative 19 over 5, which does not simplify. So when we graph, we've got 3, and we have a filled-in circle at 3. And then again, negative 19 over 5 is almost negative 4. So I'm going to put a filled-in circle right before we get to negative 4. This time we want to be less than or equal to 3, so we're going to go to the left from 3. And we want to be greater than or equal to negative 19 over 5, so we're going to go to the right from negative 19 over 5, and that's where we have that overlap. So this entire overlap, that's our graph. Any one of these values could be z. So this time we don't have arrows going in both directions. We are looking at things between our two numbers, so we're just going to use those two numbers in our interval. We've got filled-in circles for both of them, so we're going to have brackets on both sides. The smallest one is negative 19 over 5, and the biggest one is 3. And that's all.